You ever feel like a brand just gets you, like they know exactly what you want right when you want it? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on how businesses build that kind of loyalty. And it all starts with one really simple but super powerful idea: knowing their customers.
All right, let's start with just a number, 5 to 7 times. In the world of business, what do you think this could possibly represent? It's a huge multiplier. Just take a guess. What could cost a business 5 to 7 times more to do?
Okay, so that number? It's how much more it costs to get a brand new customer compared to just keeping an existing one. That's right, 5 to 7 times more. And this brings us to a classic challenge every single business has to deal with: the leaky bucket problem. So picture this. Your entire customer base is water inside a bucket. But if that bucket has holes, you're constantly losing customers, right? Drip, drip, drip. Now, you can keep pouring new water in, spending a ton on advertising to find new people, but man, that is expensive and it's just not efficient. It's this costly scramble that so many companies are stuck in. It's a real problem. So, the billion-dollar question is, what do the smartest companies do about it? How do they plug those leaks? Well, they shift their focus. They focus on relationships. Instead of just endlessly chasing new people, they put their energy into the customers they already have. And the most powerful tool they use to do this is a little system known by a 3-letter acronym: CRM. CRM, it stands for Customer Relationship Management. I know, it sounds a little corporate, a little jargony, but the idea behind it is actually incredibly simple. Just think of it like a company's digital memory. It's one central place where they can keep track of every single interaction they have with you, the customer. So what kind of stuff are we talking about here? It goes way beyond just your name and email. A good CRM system knows your birthday. It remembers that complaint you made last month, and, most importantly, it keeps track of what you buy and when you buy it. Every single detail is another piece of the puzzle. But here's the thing. This isn't just about hoarding data for the sake of it. The whole point is to turn an anonymous, faceless transaction into a real, personal interaction. It's the difference between shouting into a crowd and actually knowing exactly who you're talking to. And once a company knows its customers, it can start to get really smart. It can start treating different groups, well, differently. This is called segmentation. So your VIP customers, the folks who buy from you all the time, they get special perks and rewards. But your passive customers, the ones who haven't stopped by in a while, they might get a friendly, "Hey, we miss you" email. It makes total sense, right? You wouldn't talk to both of those groups in the same way. Okay, I know this can all sound a bit abstract. So let's bring it down to earth with a real-world example pretty much all of us have in our hands, or have had. Let's talk about Starbucks, because wow, they are absolute masters of this game. Have you ever gotten a notification just like this? Buy a caramel macchiato today and get double points. It kind of feels like they're reading your mind, doesn't it? But here's the secret. It's not magic, and it's definitely not a guess. It's a very precisely calculated, personalized offer just for you. So how do they pull it off? It's really a simple 3-step playbook. First, they track everything you buy through their mobile app. Step 2, they analyze all that information to send you personalized offers based on your unique habits. And the result? The end game? To get you to visit their stores more often. Simple as that. And that right there, that is the power of a great CRM in action. Starbucks didn't just know that someone bought a coffee. No, they knew that you bought a venti caramel macchiato every Tuesday morning on your way to work. That incredible level of detail, well, that's their secret ingredient. Okay, so the strategy is brilliant. No doubt about it, but the big question is always, did it actually work? Let's take a look at the payoff. 20%? I mean, in any business, a 20% lift is absolutely massive. But a 20% increase of what exactly? That 20% represents the increase in how often customers came back to Starbucks after they started getting those personalized offers. It's a direct line from A to B. It proves that giving people exactly what they want works. They didn't just plug the leaky bucket, they actually made the bucket bigger. So the big lesson here is actually pretty simple, but it is so powerful. If you truly know your customers, you can create personalized deals that they just can't say no to. It's a win for the customer, who gets a great deal on something they already love, and it's a huge win for the business. And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. Just take a second and think about the brands you're really loyal to. What was it that won you over? Was it some generic billboard ad, or was it something that felt personal? My guess is they did something that made you feel seen. And now you know exactly how they did it.